Hey guys, it's Wilson. I'm going to give you a couple of tips to handle the data collection for the rockets. The mass is pretty easy. You put it on the white scale that's in the middle of the shop. Make sure the little arrow is pointing to the G, meaning you're measuring in grams. The length of the rocket is really easy. Use a ruler, measure to the 1/8 or 16th of an inch from the very back of the rocket to the very front. And in a second I'll show you how to do surface area, but make sure you don't put the units in either of these or any of these because it'll make my life hard. So, in order to get the surface area of the fins, here I have 2 of my fins. The little center area does not count as part of the fin in these calculations because that's going to be taped up against the rocket and it's going to sort of disappear. So this is the same kind of graph paper you have in your engineering notebook, and each one of these squares is 1/4 inch by 1/4 inch. So if I take 4 of them this way and 4 of them this way, I get 1 inch by 1 inch, and this is a square inch. And a square inch is made out of 16 little squares. So that's really important to know because we're going to figure out how many square inches this is. So put it on your graph paper and trace it. You can do this right in your notebook, right next to the sketch of your fin, or sketch of your rocket. And then we count 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. So I've got 13 full little squares, 1/4 inch squares. This one and this one would add together almost perfectly to be 14, and this one plus this one will get me up to 15. So I have 15. If I do 15 divided by 16, that is the surface area of this one. So I'm going to go to my calculator real quick. And 15 divided by 16 equals 0.94. And I have 4 fins. So 0.94 times 4 equals 3.75 square inches. And that is what you're going to put in this field, but don't put the units. And here's a tip. You ready for this? See how big my fin is? If your fins are bigger than mine, you should get a number bigger than this. And if your fins are smaller than mine, you should get a number smaller than this. Make sure your answer is reasonable. If you have any more questions that this video can't cover, ask me for help. Have fun, guys.